Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and today's update for the hashtag Team Project Pan that was set up by Kat and Hailey, who are linked, and if you're interested in seeing how I did, then just keep watching. I have 6 empties this update, so I'm going to start with those, show you the little bit of products that are left outside of that, and then I'm going to show you what I'm rolling in, and then those products, I'll explain that as we go, but we're going to start with the empties. So empty number 1 is my perfume from Aldi. It is 15 mils in a Velvety Rose number 14. There's about 10 of them in a set for $16.99. I absolutely love them. They're so handy to have in your handbag. They're quite similar to Jo Malone. And this is gone. This is a luxury eau de toilette. And it's gone. Item number 2 is my mascara from, maybe it's Maybelline. It is the Great Lash 12.5 mils or 0.43 fluid ounce. I personally use a mascara until it's dead as a doornail and no product will come out. I do not like this. It transfers up to the top of my lids. Now I thought that was because it was hooded, but I've since been using a mascara that works even though my eyes are hooded. I don't like it. It is not cruelty free. I'm so happy it's gone. Item number 3 is a lip gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss 8 mils in Meringue. And it is, the stopper is out and everything. It is totally, I can't get anything else. I don't know if that is like literally coming up, but look at it. It's all gone. I actually really like the formula of this. It's lovely. This is just a pink shade. It was quite thick of a colour. Like it was very opaque in colour and I really did enjoy it. I have 2 more NYX Butter Glosses in my collection. One I like more than the other, so I'm actually really happy to have this gone. It was really nice and I enjoyed it. I'm saving my most exciting empty for last. For body lotion, I finished this Sugar Scrub from Soap & Glory 3-in-1 body lotion, 500 mils. So as you can see, it is all gone. I'm almost finished another one. It is, when the product gets around here, it's impossible to, you can no longer pump it. You actually have to open it and start banging it out. I would expect that to happen when there's very little product, but when there's so much, this is such good value for like money because it's 500 mils. It lasts such a long time. I like the smell of all Soap & Glory. This smells like sugary lime. I won't get this particular one again. If it comes to me, I will use it because I do like it. I just like other scents more, but it's all gone now. Item number 5, that's an empty. So my cream contour kit in Light 05. I had 3 of the bronzer shades gone and 1 of the concealer shades gone. And I was working on the next concealer shade in this palette. And now it is just all gone. Look at it. I was working on this shade here. It's all gone. I'm so happy about this. I would not repurchase this palette. I just wouldn't. Don't like the formula. The most exciting to me and to anyone who's been watching my channel for pretty much since my channel started. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. So I was working on this entire palette over the last couple of years. I was working on the purple shade as of the last update and it was 75 grams. Now it weighs 74 grams and God, I hope it's not blinding you. I'm so sorry if it is. But the whole palette is empty. It just took me 4 years, that's all. I was working on the purple shade. It is exactly the same as the Makeup Revolution purple shades, pretty much the exact same. It does emphasize texture on my skin. It is really in your face of a color. The empty palette, including the lid, for me, and I have a scale that doesn't do, it just does the gram, and it was 74 grams, or it is 74 grams. I have another empty palette. This is my second ever face palette finish in totality, if that makes sense. I'm so happy about this. This is going in my, like, isn't it such a shame when you don't want to throw out the empty packaging because you're so happy about it? But like, I'm so happy. I've been working on this for 4 years. So now we're on to the progress. And there's so much to get through. We're on to the progress now. Foundation, I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Foundation in 110 Ivory, 1 mils, 30 mils or a fluid ounce. Look how much I've gone down this time. So I've gone down 2 grams. I'm down at 88 grams now. I don't know how, because like I was mixing this with a deeper shade foundation or just using the deeper foundation because it was too light. But I'm so happy. I'm looking forward to it being finished. This used to be my favorite foundation, but it's just too full coverage for what I like right now. And I have other foundations that are a fuller coverage that I prefer, that's more comfortable. This one, maybe it's because it's just so fair and I just look so pale and flat with it. I don't know. This is the combination oily one and it's nearly gone. It's 17 euros. It's actually quite expensive for the drugstore. The product that has been here for over a year now is my Benefit Brow. It is still 29 grams. I will not waste your time on this. I'm still working away on it. I don't really mind. It's in the shade 2. I finished a full one of these before. It is my only pomade, so I don't mind. Pork got this for me for Christmas. Not the one gone, but the one before. And that's where I am with that. In relation to brows, this is just a quick one. I said I'd mention it while we're on brow. Look how little left on my little eyebrow pencil. This is the Catrice eyebrow pencil in, I think, Casanova. And I've been working on this for over a year. Like, I'm afraid to put the lid on in case it gets stuck in the lid, but that's nearly gone. That'll be gone really, really soon. I don't even know if I'll be able to sharpen it once this gets blunt, but I think it's a good enough colour match. I'm happy with it. For blush, I don't know if I have a picture, but if I do, I'll put it up on the screen. I was working on a kind of a peachy, glowy blush from Makeup Revolution in those 2018 big, massive face palette. And it was the last product in that palette I was working on. I had no pan at all, but I had been working on it all year. And during the month, I hit pan on it. Yes, I hit pan on a blush, which is so exciting. Then it started to kind of crumble and crumble, but I kept using it. And now, I don't want to get excited, but there it is. This is some of it. That's where I am with it now. And, oh God, I don't know if you can see. I don't want it to fall, but here's some of the crumbles here. I did not repress it because it actually looks, oh, it looks nicer loose. I've been very good about using the crumbles. Like when I dip into it, I tap it back off into here. Now I think I'll put it into like something else, but I just wanted to show you the packaging that it's in. I'm only using a tiny bit at a time, so I don't know will I be finished this, not next update, but potentially the update after that, and then we'll have 2 blushes finished this year. How exciting. But I did hit a lot of pan and then it just started crumbling. So I used it 17 times up this update to a total of 34. I don't know if it was 34 right, but the 17 times, I used it 17 times since the last update. So I finished a primer before and I rolled in this moisturizer a while ago in its place, and it's the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer. And I've used a load of it this time. Look at that, that's amazing. I've been using this to mix in with my foundation as I was with the primer as well, and I wanted something in that kind of a product that would mix with foundation because, as you saw, I find it too thick. So I've been mixing this and I really like it, and sometimes I use it as a moisturizer as well just before I put on my makeup. So I'm actually really liking this, and I've used, how many grams is it now? So the last update it was 52 grams and now it's 45 grams, so 7 grams is pretty amazing. I need to find a cheap, cruelty-free, accessible moisturizer when this is done, because I don't want to be using my Ole Henriksen one for, you know, it's too expensive. So I want to use something cheap and cheerful. We have 3 more products and then the other part of my video. For lipstick, I've been using this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick from Ellen in our swap, and look, it's so itty bitty, it's so handy, it's so cute. I had this on my desk in work. I'm now working 1 day a week in the office and the rest at home, and a girl saw it and she was like saying how cute it was. It was noticeably cute. It actually is taking forever to use up, which, not forever, but as in it's taken a while to use up, which I don't mind. I prefer that because I'm really enjoying it, but it's just so small. I'll show you on a piece of paper. I used up quite a lot. It's a hard, creamy formula, so it's not like really creamy where it moves quickly. It's like hard. I really, really like it. I will eventually get this in a full size long after it's finished. I'm going to show you on a piece of paper how much I used. So here it is down here. I don't know if you can see, but that is pretty good, is it not? I think so. I think so. So the next product is a dual product. I'm using it as a powder and I'm using it's a duo. So I'm using a powder and a bronzer. So I'm going to show you where I was on my Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche contouring palette the last time. I should have really looked at the last update to see how juicy it is, but this time, oh yes. So that just crumbled, so that's not me, because I'm actually working in the middle here. So there is a bit of a dip going. It's really, really nice. This powder is like nearly gone. Look at me go. I've used the bronzer 13 times this update. I'm doing really, really well. I really love this product, so that's good that I'm getting used out of it. I really love that powder as well. I'm starting to use this. Someone said don't repress it, so I'm using this kind of to set my eyeshadow, and then I'm using this under my eyes. I absolutely love this product so much. So I'm using both the powder and the bronzer in this project, and I love it. It's really, really nice. So now I'm going to show you the products I'm rolling in. Okay. Oh god, there's so many segments to this. So in place of the concealer, I'm going to roll in that last concealer, because how irritating would it be to put it back with one left. This concealer more so color matches, so I don't know how quick this will be to use. I have been using it a little bit here and there for like pimples and stuff. But yes, I want to finish this, and then we will have another face palette empty, which would be my third face palette empty in my life. So I'm really happy with that. That's so exciting. I can't wait to get this out. Item number 2 is in place of my lip gloss, and this is another lip gloss from Lacura Beauty Lip Gloss 8 mils, and this is from Aldi. It is a brown nude lip gloss. There it is there. It's my favorite type. That and a clear lip gloss are my favorite types. My goal is to finish it. It is full. There's not much use in it, and I want to work away on that. I'm not in a rush. I don't really care. I really like it. My lip gloss collection is now under control, so we're just being happy and working away on it. For mascara, I ran out of that other one during the month, so I had already rolled this in the background, and it is the Ilia one that I got from Elaine. Oh my god, I love this mascara. Oh god, it does not transfer. It is the first mascara I've ever used pretty much in my entire life of wearing makeup that does not transfer up there. It lifts up the eyelashes. You cannot get it in Ireland. I haven't seen it on any website that ships to Ireland, so I'm going to look in more depth to see is there anywhere that I can get this over here. I'm so grateful that she gave it to me to try, because I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, look at that wand. Like, it gets right up under there. It's beautiful. It is so good. Like, every time I put it on, I like it. It's not sometimes, it's every day is a good lash day with this, and that's not an exaggeration. It's not. In place of my Aldi perfume that I finished, this is a product that actually was already in the project, but when the whole pandemic thing happened and we were working from home, this product was on my desk. I now have it again, so because it was on my desk in work. So it is the Elizabeth Arden My Fifth Avenue, and I've just marked it, so my goal is to finish that one off. That's pretty much it. It smells kind of classy. Classy soap, luxury soap. I don't know, but I want to finish it. The same for body lotion. It was already in the project, but it was on my desk in work, and it's in place of my Soap and Glory, and it's this one here. So I don't enjoy this particular product. It's very, very liquidy, but I just want to finish it. That's where I am. There was 250 mils in it. I don't know, it's just very liquidy. That's how it is. It's grand. For highlighter, this product has been in this project intermittently all year. It is my Makeup Revolution bronze palette. I rolled this out at the last refresh, and here is where I am on this, and I'm rolling in this shade. I actually have been using this quite a lot as a bronzer topper since I rolled it out. I think I've used it like 8 times in the last month, because I'm tracking everything in my collection that's powder. So I'm rolling this shade in. It's a kind of a, you know, it's just a neutral, like just an everyday shade. Where is it? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but I'm rolling this bad boy in because it's the only highlighter that's in this bronzing palette. And I don't know, the OCD within is like for my numbers and in my inventory, that it's just, I have to remember there's a random highlighter elsewhere. So I'm working on this. It'll be a good everyday shade. Okay, so for my rolling element of this project / chopping block, that's where we are now, so I'll do that. So for highlighters, I brought this in last month to work on for the month, and it is my Becca Ocean Jewels highlighter palette, and I love it. And I have, they're all duochrome shades, but I have some unique duochromes here in the middle, a pink and a purple. It is a very intense palette. For some reason the shades are like, woo, bam. I've been using this shade here as a bronzer topper, this is a highlighter, and a blush topper, this is a highlighter. I use these as highlighters. I absolutely love it. Because of this palette, I decluttered another palette. I really, really like it. I'm glad it's in my collection. It's really, really pretty. And this shade is a dupe to the Makeup Geek Voltage Discontinued Eyeshadow. For blush, I rolled in the Sleek Makeup Blush in Flushed. So this one, oh my God, I can't open it. This one is this kind of a deeper red shade here. And yeah, it's a nice shade, but I am decluttering this one. It's going into my declutter drawer because I am working through my blushes to make sure I keep what I really, really love or what I would potentially pan, one or the other. And this I never ever reach for, and when I put it on I was like, meh, you know. So I'm going to pass this on to someone potentially with a bit of a deeper skin tone than me, or who's interested in these shades. This is the bronzer I was working on for the month. It is the Bahama Mama bronzer. I love this bronzer. People as pale as me don't seem to not like it in other videos, like they think it's too deep, so either I'm wearing it wrong, but I absolutely love this one. I used it so many times this month without I didn't even mind. It was so easy, even though I'm panning so many things. I absolutely love it, and I'm glad I got to use it. So now let's roll in some things in place of that and make some decisions. In place of that blush, I'm rolling in another one. I have 3 of these. So this is Life's a Peach 922. This is a pretty unique shade to my collection, I think. And here it is here. I love this packaging. It is a matte blush and it is just orange. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's a matte blush. So I'm going to work on this, get some use out of it and see how I feel. I'm excited to be using these. For bronzers, I'm going to use my NARS Laguna. I got this in 2019 in January with a voucher. And here it is here. Loads of people love this and that is why I bought it. But I am wondering if this is too deep for my skin tone. Do you know what I mean? But it's just so expensive. So I'm going to use it and see if that is in fact the truth. I hope not. For highlighters, this is another sleek highlighting palette. This is the Soph X one, 8 by 0.07 ounces or 8 by 2 grams. That's actually quite a lot. So there's more in each of these pans than there was in the other palette as far as I'm aware. I actually haven't used this, I don't think. And I see Elizabeth panning this, so I'm curious. That's the shade I just finished in the other palette. So I don't want to pan that. But anyway, I want to use this and see how I feel. If I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I'm passing it along. I think I will, and I will probably end up panning this at some point. But yes, that's what I'm going to use for the month. And that's, see, this really adds to your inventory. Like that's 8 highlighters in my inventory, you know? So that is my update, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it wasn't that long. Take care. Bye.